So I created a poll and asked you guys, which soundbar brand would you like me to review more? And you guys selected Sony. So here I got the A5000. We got so much to cover and we're gonna get into it right now. All right, fam, before we get into it, you see this 5.1.2? This is not a 5.1.2 soundbar. It's only that when you buy all the accessories for this soundbar. That means the soundbar, the sub, and the two wireless rear speakers. If you buy just the soundbar, it's a 3.0.2 soundbar. I'm gonna say it again, 3.0.2 soundbar. That's just the soundbar. There's a huge difference. So this is some very colorful marketing right here. Now let's go. So this here, fam, is the HT-A5000 from Sony. We're gonna go over what it comes with, design and functionality, performance, and some of my final thoughts on this soundbar. So without further ado, it comes with your mounting screws and two brackets here. 3.5 audio cable. This is gonna go to that S center out to your Sony TV. HDMI cable comes with that, thank goodness. Power cable, no power bricks, yes. Two AAA Sony batteries, all the branding there. Here's your fully functional Sony remote, little old school looking, but it gets the job done. This is gonna be your manual here. Startup guide and your wall mounting template. The retail price for this soundbar is $1,000. Getting into the design, metal grill in the front. On the top, covering your up-firing drivers, got two more metal grills here. Sony logo on this side. Your power button and input buttons are gonna be on this side. On the bottom here, you have your two rubber stoppers on each side, so a total of 4. And then you have 3 in the middle for extra support, because this baby is almost 4 feet long. Size does matter, fellas. Quick look at the back of the soundbar. On this side is just the power. So they separated that from all your inputs, which are gonna be on this side of the soundbar.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
All right, fam, you heard that performance test. Now you know I have a lot to say about this soundbar. I know some of you already own this soundbar and you're like, hey, what is he about to say? Some of you are interested, so here we go. First of all, it sounds great, but there are a few things I gotta point out here, all right? So this LED bar in here, what I love is that it has a dimmer. Now, a lot of soundbars do not have a dimmer option to where if it's bright, you can darken it a bit so you're watching it at night, or if you're just one of those people that you don't want that light on just shining in your face, you can turn it off completely and the sound bar is going to be still on. So that's really great. Now these menu buttons up top, this is one of my caveats with this sound bar. The buttons are way too small. They are not engraved or raised, so good luck trying to fill these at night. And there's no voice prompt or command, so when you hit one of these buttons, you connect with Bluetooth, you're not gonna know, because you're gonna have to just look at your phone, and if it doesn't say connected, that's the only way you know. I think for the price range of this soundbar, that really should have been included, but we don't get that here. But what you do get is the sound fill button, and I love this. So when you press it, when it's on, your dialogue or your highs, they will come out of these speakers over here, or these drivers here. Now, when it's off, it goes to this center driver right here. Now, which one sounds better? That's really up to you. I used, in one of my tests, I listened to an audio book and I thought it sounded better when it was off. But when I was watching, like listening to some music, I had it on, it sounded good. So that's up to you. Now, this soundbar, you can update it over your network or via USB. but I really wish they would have simplified it and just gave you an Ethernet port. It just would have made things so much simpler. You know what ain't simple though? The weight of this soundbar. This soundbar weighs about 13 pounds and it's almost 4 feet long. So if you miss arm day at the gym, this soundbar got you covered, I guarantee that. This soundbar is packed with features. You can use it with Alex, Google, built-in Chromecast, Apple AirPlay, and of course, you know you gotta have Spotify. Spotify connection as well. Also, there's a 360 spiral sound mapping. That's with the additional rear wireless speakers that you can get with this. And that's gonna make your sound more immersive, more full, because you can put those speakers around your place and really get you that cinema experience that I know you're looking for if you're in the market of buying this particular soundbar. Now, with the inputs and outputs, it has the 8K HDR, HDMI pass-through, 4K, 120 hertz. Come on now, Sony. This is where Sony's really beefing it up here. HDMI, eARC, Dolby Atmos, DTS, the up-firing drivers for Dolby Atmos, so you are getting real drivers, not that virtual stuff that I sometimes talk about with other soundbars. The build quality construction on this is great. It feels very durable, but be very careful. That dust can get in there. Just a heads up, may want to blow it out a little bit. All right, fam. For the money, I think this is a great choice, especially if you have a Sony Bravia TV. And if your TV is at least, I would say 65 inches or larger. This is definitely, with that almost 4 feet in length, this is definitely going to look great under a TV that size or larger. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Also, I'll put a link in the description where you can pick up this soundbar. Fam, until next time, I appreciate you. I'm Dave Banter. We out.